From the air, the tented camp is only a blip in the distance, seemingly out of reach of even law enforcement. Much closer, a dark aura still hangs over the mine, once filled with life and the chatter of workers sieving a living from the dust of the koromei. The mine's now empty and disoriented. All that is left is this open and humiliating wound in the deep striding wilderness of Arabia, frozen in that one moment when 38 workers were lined up and executed. It is a space of no law, shelter or mercy. And the tens who'd found a home here are struggling back. Charles Gadhua's resilience has been tested again. It could have been him in that quarry.
Kama saa 7 ndio tulianza kusikia mlio wa marisasi inapigwa. Sisi wote tukatoroka kwa msituni tukaingia kwa ile miti kubwa kubwa tukaingia huko ndani kwa sababu tulikuwa upande ya chini na wao walikuwa na wao upande ya juu.
The current wind of insecurity, they say, is blowing against them.
Bwana wangu alikuwa anafanya kazi ya miraa. Mwezi uliopita alipigwa na bomu. Na nilimpeleka hosi Kenyatta. Alikuwa na vitu kwa kichwa. Sasa bila nilimpeleka Kenyatta alifanyiwa operation na sikatolewa.
Still a long way from home and hope for a better day, they will hole up in the military camp in Mandera, hoping to catch a flight home. Walking a fine line between hope and despair, they say the journey towards acceptance in their adapted home torments them. The weight of a strained relationship with the locals constantly dragging them down. Peter Mainanderito is among those trickling out, numbed by the weight of the constant blows, and after 7 years here, it's time for him to go.
Nimekuja hapa Mandera kufanya kazi ya mawe ili nisaidia watoto yangu nyumbani. Lakini mahali sasa tumefika kiwango kuwa hii watu tunakaa nao ndio mahadui wetu tu baada ya kuwafanyia kazi mzuri.
The wounds of this crisis, however, run deep in the heart of the dusty and grubby streets, in the remote nerves of the community, where the effects of some of the fleeing members still pound hard on them. Their structures and their lives have barely left the ground, and with the limestone mines long abandoned, the transporters of the commodity have long been out of business. A great many who had exported their expertise have also packed up and left. Save for Alois Oma, a stonecutter working with the last supply of limestones for the storied building under construction in Mandera town.
Kulingana na vile sasa kuna security, hata kama pesa iko, unajua maisha ni muhimu kuliko pesa. Sababu sijaenda, hii kazi nimechukua kama contract. So contract yangu bado haijaisha, lakini natarajia kwenda wakati wowote kuanzia leo, maana hata nimeshapata tiketi.
Wakikuyu tunasema anduzu ni anduicho.
The bond that held this community together, however, is apparently no longer strong enough to glue together their divergent backgrounds. The community elders only left to plead with those still left behind not to abandon them.
Hii mpaka imekuwa mahali ya kujificha. Imekuwa mahali wajambazi wanajifichia. Tunataka watu wajipake matope, wajipake mchanga, askari watembee ndani ya kichaka mpaka hii watu wapatikane.
It looks quiet and peaceful, but it is an elusive peace in this land. Peace held hostage to the coldness of gun barrels. The tales from Kenya's north, marked by death and front pages, perhaps underscore this challenge that remains in securing the country's north and indeed winning the battle against insecurity as a whole. Sheila, sendeyo, NTV, Mandera County.